You guys have heard me say that it's not a day, it's not a week, it's not a month, it's not 5 months, 6 months, a year, 10 years to go by that we've experienced racism. But around Dr. King's birthday, Black History Month, around Halloween, white folk and those who want to be white decide that they think it's cool to dress up in blackface or use racial slurs to describe members of the community. Now, you guys who are young and don't understand this, the severity of this, I blame your parents, I blame your grandparents, I blame your teachers, I blame your clergy. As a community, we used to be on point about recognizing this and calling it where it was. But you got some black folks say, oh, it's just a costume, it's just a joke. Or we gone out here and embrace these very stereotypes. A lot of us don't understand when we're being insulted. But those of us who do, we get attacked and people say we're insensitive. Now, anybody who's been around long enough known that since Dr. King came on the scene, and especially after he died, they refer to Dr. King as Martin Luther King. The last year and the year before last, white politicians and supporters got caught saying, I know one guy, I think he's elected, always said, oops, I should never say it there in front of the cameras. That should have made national news. We just saw two weathermen, not one, two weathermen get caught. Jeremy Capel said it. But guess who defended him? Don freaking Lemon and Al Roker. He should have been fired. What should have happened then? Coon and King do not sound alike. And when a white person slip up and say coon, I guarantee you they've been saying coon for a minute or it's been said around them for a long time. Because I've never called Dr. King Martin Luther King. Never. Then you get another a news anchor, Kevin Steincross, did the same thing. But they didn't fire him. The media didn't cover it. And the reason why the media didn't cover it, they said two white guys got caught saying it. Okay, come on. These are not accidents here. But as black folk, we know better. But I didn't see, and yeah, I didn't do a video about it, and I kept meaning to, but things that happened, I got sick and whatever, and I haven't been caught up on all the commentaries that I want to, but I'm gonna try to. Even if they're a week, 2 weeks, or a month old, I'm gonna get to it. But try to get to it. But the thing is, he said the same thing that Jeremy said. I didn't see Dunn them act like they know it, because Dunn and them was like giving these cats the benefit of the doubt. But we know better. Then you had just the newly appointed Secretary of State get caught wearing blackface. Look at him. This is during Hurricane Katrina. He supposed to have been pretending to be a Hurricane Katrina victim. We make fun of Hurricane Katrina, but then again, we don't even acknowledge Hurricane Katrina. Every year we acknowledge 9/11. Just as many people died during Hurricane Katrina. Communities were destroyed. Families were scattered across the country. Lives forever altered. Children lost parents. Parents lost children. Family lost pets. They lost homes. They lost business. And this dude decided, I'm going to go to a costume party. Oh, it was a private party. Apparently, somebody didn't like it. Somebody said, I'm going to get this asshole. He went as a Hurricane Katrina, and he made fun of black women. And sisters, we keep telling y'all, they're making fun of y'all. Y'all keep thinking we're the bad guys. No, they're the ones who making fun of y'all. But I digress. Look at this. They said Michael Erdl, the newly appointed Secretary of State by Governor Ron DeSantis, the one who was out there race baiting, who won. So everybody in Florida who voted for him, y'all some freaking racists. And those quote unquote people of color, y'all got a lot of self-hate issues and y'all opportunistic. I'm talking about the so-called Cubans. He has resigned after photos emerging posing as a Hurricane Katrina victim in blackface in a private Halloween party 14 years ago. The photos obtained by the Tallahassee Democrat were shown to the governor's office on Thursday morning. Hours later, it issued a statement. The governor accepted Secretary Erdl's resignation, the governor's office said. The photos taken in 2005 8 months after Erda was appointed Seminole County Supervisor of Elections and 2 months out of elections. We already know what happened there. Now, by this guy getting embarrassed, led to this. No, I'm sorry. I jumped ahead. But before I get to the point. Last week, this teacher, white female teacher at a Christian school in California, decided she wanted to talk about black culture. So, okay, one thing, she got the black garb. We ain't tripping about that. But she went into blackface. Now, y'all just saw how black Americans reacted to Megyn Kelly. But these motherfuckers, excuse my language, they think I'm going to be the one that's going to push back. I'm not going to be PC. PC has nothing to do with that. You know what PC is? When I hear people say PC, I can call you a nigger. I can't get the beat on you and mutilate your body or go in your home and do what I want. I can't put you into bondage like my grandparents did. I can't keep you from enjoying life. So when I hear people talk about PC, that's what it means. And then they try to hide behind she's young. Wait a minute. These youngsters should know more than we should. Or our parents or their grandparents and so forth. This ain't like this the first time this has come up. They did it when Trayvon Martin was with George Zimmerman. Remember they was going around, people was doing that, and we in the black community, we don't push back like we supposed to. Well, she didn't mean no harm. She's in bed. She want nobody to know her name. They protected her. Now, all that leads up into this, and to Florida, Secretary of State was supposed to lead into this. Sorry about that. Northam. I guess they said we lost one from Florida. We lost somebody who worked close with the governor, and he was blackface. Let's go back and look to see if any of these Democrats got it. And let me tell y'all something. I don't know why people think that Democrats are not racist. If you talk to most black folk, we don't trust the Democrat Party. We've had more racial instances with Democrats, so-called liberals, than conservatives. At least when you're conservative, they keep their distance. They say how you doing and keep it moving. If they say they get all at you. Democrats, we your buddy, we your pal. I tell anybody, when somebody got to keep telling me, reminding me that they're my friend, chances are they ain't my friend. And you know what this dude's profession is? He's a freaking doctor. He's a doctor. This is his just given profession. He's a doctor. And they found out that he did something 35 years ago. Blackface. He either in blackface or this Klan robe. He never said either, but he's denying it now. He said he didn't know that was on his yearbook page. Y'all do know this is not college. This is medical school. This guy's going to medical school. And I heard people say, well, he was 25. He was young. So wait a minute. You entrust a 25-year-old to go to medical school and learn how to be a doctor. But you excuse him for this, either being in blackface or dressing as a Klan member. Giving the press conference, he said, well, you know, I put blackface. I was going to Michael Jackson. He said, if anybody put shoe polish, know it's hard to get off. He just told on himself. Why do y'all feel y'all got to darken y'all skin to emulate a person? If you want to go to a costume party as Michael Jackson, put the damn Jerry curl wig on, or if you're going to with his brothers, put an afro wig on and clothes of that period. People get it. Oh, you Michael Jackson. There are black folks that go to costume parties dressed like Superman. We don't put white powder on our face. We put a bad wig on, or we don't put one on all. The costume speaks for itself. There are people going to costume parties as Captain Picard. If you're bald head, we're either going to say, are you Picard or you're Cisco? You might get that and you go, no, I'm Captain Picard. Okay, you Star Trek Next Generation. And then y'all use that lame, well, the movie White Girls, you know that was a movie, right? And you know they was going undercover, they was pretending to be that person. They put heavy makeup on. They didn't put powder makeup on them and everybody suspend your disbelief. Oh, we don't see two black guys. That's a bad example. And I don't know why people didn't stop that right then and there. It's not the same thing. This dude was 25 years old. He was a grown man. Well, he was just young and, wait a minute, hold on. When black boys are 10, 11, we're told to act like men. We're treated like men. When a black boy, 12, 13, 14, do some a criminal act, they send him to adult prison. They shoot you down like a man. But this dude went to, this is in his medical school. What kind of medical school did he go to? What kind of classmates gonna say, yo, man, don't come dressing no clan, no part. That's not funny. I'm seeing white Democrats and some black Democrats twist and turn. Cornel West saying, well, we don't want to throw the brother away. He ain't a brother. I know what Cornel trying to convey, but he ain't a brother in spirit or in blood relation, none of that. 1984, he was an adult. He was 25 years old. He was 5 years from being 30. The man is now 60 years old. Stop defending these motherfuckers. These are the most disrespectful people on the planet. Every month we see blackface. They know it's wrong. Now, the lieutenant governor, people saying, well, Northam need to resign. Well, Justin Fairfax, the lieutenant governor, become the governor. Hold your horses, folks. What did I be saying in my videos how they want to destroy a black man? Either he's a murderer, he's a child molester, he's a rapist. That's what come out now. The same right-wing publication that went out and went back and to dude's past, now saying a woman saying that he raped her or he attacked her. And the dude said in 2004 at the Democratic convention where everybody discovered Barack Obama, he was 25 years old, met a female, and they went back to the hotel. Now, right now, I don't know if she's black or if she's white. But if she's a black female, sister, you waited all this time. But more than likely, it's like a white woman. But I could be wrong. It could be a black woman. But I'm going to safe to assume it's a white woman yelling this one. Now, because it looked like they was going to be a black girl, the Republicans said, no, you got to get both of them motherfuckers out of there. In the media, and they asking the brother questions like, wait a minute, y'all, and the brother said, don't y'all question the time of this? He said, the moment y'all went after the governor and the governor resigned, who's going to be the next in succession? Me. So they said, but they don't want me either. So what do? How we go dirty him up? Folks say he did some sex with somebody. Let me say this to those of you out here that think that black folk like me are paranoid. I've been on YouTube going on, what was that? What was it, 95? Was it not 95, 2005, 14 years now, right? And I've seen a lot of videos, and I've seen how YouTube has changed. One thing is constant on YouTube is the videos is always trying to portray black men as overly sexually aggressive. Look how fast y'all bought into Bill Cosby and Tiger Woods and Tavis Smiley and Jamie Foxx and Anthony Anderson and many other black men over the last year or so. Actually longer, but especially the last year or so. Look at that white woman was in that bodega in New York, accused that little 9-year-old boy of grabbing her ass. And she know the boy didn't do it. And the media let her get away with it. They didn't hound her. They didn't criticize her. They didn't hold up. And the reason why they don't talk about those type of incidents, because they prove something, that so many black males are accused of sex crimes. Dude is married now. He's a married man. They say he's a rising star. They're like, we can't. We want to get rid of the Northam, but we don't want this Negro to be governor. Remember, we stopped the Negro from being governor in Florida. We stopped him from being governor in Georgia. We're damn sure not gonna let him be in Virginia. See, we get caught up in that drama too. White guy get caught wearing black, and people say, well, 35 years ago, people changed, and maybe the governor did change. Maybe that was just a part of his life. If he would have came out and said, you know what, it was brought to my attention, something that I haven't thought about in years, and I apologize. I meant no harm. I didn't mean to hurt anybody. I know what I did was wrong, and I should have known better, even at the age of 25. Now he's supposed to be an educated man. He couldn't come up with that type of apology. I apologize, but since I've been a doctor and since I've been in politics, I've helped save patients. I've instituted programs, yada yada. He can't even do that. Next morning, I'm not resigning. That wasn't me, huh? Huh? Now they trying to tank the lieutenant governor. How we get the black guy? Well, we can't say he dressed in whiteface. There's no such thing. Say he raped somebody or it was over aggressive with a woman. 2004, 2000 to 2000, we heard nothing. 2008 to 2012, we heard nothing. 2012 to 2016, we heard nothing. Now they said that she went before and tried to tell the newspaper, but the newspaper said the story kept changing. Now the newspaper trying to cover their ass, say, well, he said something about we didn't have enough evidence, but the newspaper obviously, if they thought they had something, they would have reported years ago. Now they're trying to cover their ass because every week there's been a black man do the perk walk in front of the cameras. We only until this is the first full week of would be the first full week of February, right? Think about that for a second, folks. I want y'all to really think about that. We into the fifth day of so-called Black History Month. Last month we didn't do much to honor Dr. King. I think HBO showed a documentary, and that was it. We all see how his daughter and his friends or people that knew Dr. King was told the black community F off by going to the Super Bowl. We are under attack. We're the most disrespected people on the planet. People know what blackface does to us. That's why they do it. Do I think RaIph Northam should step down? Yeah, cause the way he butchered up his just the apology. If he would have fell on a sword Friday, I would give benefit of the doubt. I said, you know what, it's 35 years ago. Has he shown any other thing since then? Now, if it's proven that he has a history of doing this, or he was doing it way before it come out, because he said he dressed up as Michael Jackson, did blackface on Michael Jackson. Then I heard somebody say he did it in San Antonio. So he has a history of doing it. So at this point, it's kind of hard to believe that it's not in him, or at least not lingering. We live in a society where black folk are demeaned day in and day out. And yes, I know people are going to say, but black people participate in stuff. Yeah, I know we participate in our own destruction at times. But look who's the originators of it. Remember, they never determined if he was the blackface or that Klan. My bet he's in that Klan outfit. I guarantee that one. Well, it's not me. Well, you should never apologize. If you don't remember something, or if you vaguely remember, I would never say nothing until I got now. Well, it's not me. And you gave the opposition time to go find dirt on the brother. Look, I guarantee you, if it was a black man and he said something about the Jewish community, or he said something about the gay community, he would resign quickly, because everybody would have came out and said something. And y'all knows Barack Obama ain't said nothing, but he can comment on everything else, but he ain't said nothing about it. You notice when it gets down to people doing crap to us, insulting us, he quiet. I'm just saying. This dude was in blackface at the age of 25 at medical school. He was old enough to know better. If he couldn't come up with nothing that proved that he changed since that point, he got to step down, because now you got to wonder what policies he's half-stepping. That's other things people say he did when he was running for governor. He kept the lieutenant governor off the ballot. He didn't want people to remind that I got a black running mate. See, and then when people say, well, I'm not racist, when we see and hear stuff like this, where can we go? What can we do? Calling people Dr. Martin Luther King, teachers and students in blackface. Just a few weeks ago, It didn't make national news. A girl in Downers Grove, Illinois, got videotaped writing "nigger" on the blackboard. Yeah, Downers Grove, Illinois. I bet them do a video about it. I'm mentioning it now. It's Downers Grove, Illinois. A white girl, high school student, got caught writing "nigger" on the chalkboard. It was a video. I don't know if it's still on social media or not, but somebody recorded her writing "nigger" on the blackboard. White girl. This is why when white folks, y'all be like, why y'all always think that we're racist? Every day it's somebody in your community that's doing something racist. And y'all don't get mad at them. Y'all push back at us because we had the nerve to talk about it. You guys make it, y'all just don't want to, y'all live in the past. This is our present. The stuff that affected my father affected me. Now my nieces and nephews and young cousins are catching hell. And y'all hide behind laws now. When Trayvon Martin was murdered, y'all made George Zimmer an honorary white person. When we told y'all to do was bad news, y'all got mad, y'all hunkered down. So as dude get acquitted, he started showing his natural ass in the media. They got silent. Because they don't never want us to be right about nothing. Every time we turn around, we get the middle finger. Look at the brothers who's at Starbucks. Mind their own business. White women, they suspicious. They haven't bought nothing. As many white folks I see sitting at Starbucks ain't purchased a coffee, ain't did nothing. They use the bathroom, be typing on the computer. Use the bathroom, typing on the computer. Hell, some even go to Starbucks and have sex. I've seen them sitting at the table. You see old girl, she over there moaning and groaning. Dude, oh. Nothing happens, but two brothers go in, mind their own business. They call the police on them. Look how quick a white woman was about to accuse Chris Brown of rape, and immediately, Chris Brown's in trouble again. Every day we are reminded that we're black. It's not like I can go in the bathroom, look in the mirror, and feel, wait a minute, Harvey, you're black. Wow, I didn't know I was black. Every time I take a piss, I know I'm a black man. Black folks don't engage in racism and stuff like that. They keep saying, well, black people are racist. I want to see us go make fun of somebody's culture the way they make fun of us. I want to hear a rapper using slurs against particular white folk. Ain't gonna happen. I want to see black folks going to people's homes and black men going and say, I want to screw your wife and daughter. Ain't nothing you can do. And do it with impunity. Ain't going to happen. They're going to make sure that the stuff they did to us, that we don't do to them. And that's why they feel so emboldened. That's why they be as young as grammar school saying and doing everything. Remember when Trump wanted little white kids in kindergarten, make America great again. Donald Trump, Donald Trump. Now, Donald Trump didn't create racism. He didn't. To be fair, he didn't create it. But he should out there stoke the flames. He's giving people, got a sitting president. He's saying these things. And don't think because you're a Democrat or you claim to be liberal that you exempt. No, black folks, you've said this is one of the things nobody ever talked to. People assume, well, you're black, you must be a Democrat. No. There's certain policies that will benefit us or help benefit us that we will vote for. But a lot of blacks, we don't want Democrats around us. Because the Democrats have used us to get ahead and thrown us to the side and brought everybody else to the table who shouldn't be at the table. But I digress. This dude should be resigned. He should resign. Simple as that. He was 25 years old. He was a grown man. He knew better. Unless he can point to something that he did that will counterbalance what he did. What he did at that time, they would give him the benefit of the doubt. But he ain't shown it. If he can't point to it, he can't point that aha moment where he realized he was in the wrong, then he got to step down. But that's that white pride. That's that white arrogance. That's that white supremacist thinking. RaIph Northam, he got to step down. It's time to go bye-bye. Adios, arrivederci. Hasta la vista. You gotta go. See, you wouldn't want to be. You gotta go. You ain't gotta go home. You gotta get the hell out of here. Go, bye.